dogs here again. Let's go ahead and take us into the 20s. I'm gonna take this moment to go ahead and purchase the Bowie knife. Because why wouldn't you? Yeah, this money, points, got everything I need, ready to pack. Everything except for the granddaddy, the Thunder Cannon. Alright. After Kino here, I'm probably going to just continue down in the Black Ops 3 list of maps to play. Some Ascension, some Moon, all of them, everyone. Some of my least favorites, probably like Shangri-La. It's a cool looking map, but I have never really found any really good training areas in there, and those zombies that come, the specials, the elites, the screamers, and the ones that burst into flame. I'm not a huge fan of those. They can ruin your day real quick. Not much. No, I'd rather even have a Panzer sometime. Those can be kind of a pain too. But there's good strategies for getting rid of Panzers real quick. Probably good ones for the screamers and the burners. I mean, you just gotta walk up to them, but those screamers, they annoy me. I don't like them very much. The map is so small. You're so limited on your moving space. I feel like I always got to be near like a mine cart to get away quickly.
Hey, look what you're doing to the floor.
All right. Keep training them here. This is why I leave this door closed behind me here. I like to put my back to there and know nothing's gonna get at me. Protect your back. Watch your 6. Alright. Just going. The nuke there. You know what? We don't need the points. Let's get the nuke. I avoid the nuclear warheads. So the people of this world should do. But no, on the zombies. On zombies, I try to avoid the nuclear warheads. Because they give you 400 points to wipe everything off the map. You can definitely get a lot more points than that if you finish off what's remaining. Or, you know, do the math accordingly. If you got 2 zombies left, you know, yeah, hit the nuke. But if you've got more than 2, like, maximize your point value. Stack your points. Unless you're in rounds like this where your points kind of become irrelevant. Other than hitting the mystery box, pack a punch in your weapons, and the terrible chance that you may go down. And in this video, I plan on not going down once until I'm done here. I mean, plan all you want, wish all you want, we'll see what happens, but I've done it before, I can do it again. I was just checking that pad back there to make sure I had the teleporter ready. Just for when I need to go. I'm going to keep a couple zombies alive at the end of this round, and then we'll continue hitting the mystery box.
It pains me to kill you again, comrade.
Alright.
You know how to say owned in Russian? Owned!
So, I do play other games, but I'm kind of trying to focus on this right now. I know there are other gamers out there who play multiple games and have become successful, but I listen to a lot of intelligent people that have advised against that. Very successful YouTube creators that advise against playing multiple games, and I trust them, and that's what I'm going to listen to. So I'm going to be focusing on zombies right now, and maybe we'll get to more in the future. But for right now, this is what we're doing, which is great because I love them. They never get old to me, you know. Never gets old. I love it so much. I mean, if you've been playing for 8 hours, yeah, you need to. I need to stop. That's enough for me. I've seen some people do like round
You didn't
150,
bring
round
enough
200,
to
and I'm
take
just
on the
like,
Soviets.
I can't do that. I have a life too. Like I can't. I'm not trying to insult them either, but I'm like, I'll
Die!
get in trouble in my household if I play that much. Like I have a wife and kid. Like that's not gonna fly. So I'll do what I can. You know, I'll show you I know what I'm doing. I definitely know how to play the game. Been playing for years. It's yeah. But yeah, don't expect anything crazy like that. When I do start playing the Cold War, I will do that. I will do round 100s, and then when I get to 100, I will quit. That will be it for me. You'll know that I could get there. I'll show you I could get further. You know, if you want to say, that's all you could do, okay, fine. If that's what you think, I'm sure I could, but I don't see the point past that. I'm not trying to like blow anybody away, like break a world record. I just love playing this game. I love playing it, but I'm not. I try not to obsess over it. And I'm not trying to insult anybody else who does that. I totally understand why you would, and that creates amazing content for people
He
who
is
want to see
persistent,
that because
like
there is an
second
audience for
guessing.
that. But if you're looking for round 200 from me, like that's not happening.
Slime thing, die,
That's not my
die!
thing. That's their thing, and
It pains
everybody
me
should
to
have their
kill
thing.
you again, comrade.
That's not going to be my thing. But I'll show you that I can. Hopefully, you see that.
Die, you filthy creature!
Still haven't packed the ray gun. I don't know why. I mean, I could. It looks cool. It turns red when you shoot it. Instead of green. But it's still pretty efficient here for what I'm trying to do. So just keep using it. The Man of War is kind of pointless at this point. I mean, even my Mustang and Sally's, I'm barely using them. I really just want that Thunder Cannon, but since I got the ray gun, get that done. Get the
Oh,
job done with the
sure,
ray
you
gun.
grovel, but you still cannot have any vodka.
Just running little trains.
He's
Training Zombies
clawing back at
101. Here
me,
we go.
just like good woman.
Keep it moving. Couple little hits there. Nothing serious. Not gonna want to do that in the later rounds. Definitely don't want to do that. Don't want to do what I'm doing right now in the later rounds. This is just for right now to get it
Slip
done
in the
quicker.
slime.
Not as patient because I
These
have the
legs are making me sick.
wiggle room with the jug and the Widow's wine, and on those later rounds we'll definitely not have that wiggle room. They will drop me
I am
quick
surrounded by
if I do
hell
that.
pigs.
Alright. A little bit of the Man of War here.
Looks
Ran
like
out
I
of
didn't get
ray
all
gun
of
ammo.
him.
Do have the fire sale going. I'm sure people are like, oh, where are you hitting the box? Fire sale. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Points are not an issue at all for me, so especially here, so not worried about the fire sales. Fire sale during mid round, that's a distraction. If you want to try and pull it off, go for it. That's you, not me. I like to wait. I like to be
They are
patient.
here. Now they're
Patient
not.
and calculated.
Such is life in the
Timing is
dying
everything
part.
to me. Alright, keep that going. About done here with this one, then we can go back to the mystery box and find that granddaddy cannon. That is the granddaddy of this
Hey,
map,
where is all
that
the
thunder
ammo at?
cannon. Alright, we can go hit the box. We got a couple crawlers and one runner. I'll get the runner done. Leave the crawlers up. If at any point you hear my daughter in the background, I mean, and you don't like to hear that, I'm sorry. I apologize. uh, you can only tell. You can tell a child like, "Hey, Daddy's gonna do this. 20 minutes at a time, and just let me do it for a little bit." But you know how it goes. Like they don't care what you're doing. That's not important to them. It might be important to you. It's not important to them. So try to have a little patience. If it bothers you, I'm sorry. Leave it down in the comments below. Let me know. Say, hey, you gotta do something about that, man. I'll be like, I'll do what I can. Can't do a lot about it, though.
More bullets, more drinks. This is not so bad.
Hitting the box. And this gets pretty repetitive here. So,
It's a hammer and sickle every time. Why is no one caring about my lack of ammo?
keep hitting this box up. Looking for that thunder cannon. Nothing. Why'd I knife the teddy bear? I don't know. Frustration. They didn't want to see the teddy bear. I want to see the thunder cannon. This is my first video that I've done with a voiceover that's been this long. I did another one on Golrod Crovey, just how to build the shield, just a simple tutorial. Wanted to take it easy right away. Not really used to talking to, you know, an audience that I can't see. It is challenging, but I can tell if the more you do it, the better you'd get at it. So, you just got to imagine that there's actually somebody there, actually listening to you, because eventually there will be. I'm sure when there actually is somebody, then it'll probably be a lot easier. But right now, it literally feels like I'm just talking to myself, like, oh, he's a crazy guy. Like, no, this is how I have to do it. I'm supposed to explain things. And more importantly than even explaining, I think people they like you to know you. They want to know who you are and your personality, and I can totally relate to that. I mean, I listen to lots of podcasts. I listen to a lot of famous people podcasts, and I mean, I'm sure a lot of you can probably name one of them, who's probably the most famous podcaster. I'm not going to mention names. And the thing that I learned from them podcasting was like, what are you here for? Like, what's the experience you're trying to get? And it's like, I want to learn something, but I also want to be entertained, and they accomplish that. And then you also feel like you connect with them. Like, you feel personal. It gets personal. You feel like you're in the room with them. I love that I could like sit back, you know, have a drink and hang out with them. Like, I'm just like hanging out with them. Like, I feel like I'm in the room. I don't get to talk to them, but I feel like I'm in the room. I feel like we're cool with each other, and we're just hanging out. It feels like you're hanging out with somebody. I always loved that about the podcasts. I thought that was so cool that you could just like hang out with these people and just hear them talk, hear their opinions and their feelings on things, you know, and also learn something. It's multi diverse. I hope to accomplish the same thing someday. But like I said, this is my first long video that I've ever done, so we'll see how it goes. I promise I won't quit. I promise I'll keep trying, and if I do something that's not good, I'll try and fix it and make it better. But like I said, I expect to fail a bunch. I expect to fail a lot. Because if you don't, it's very hard to learn things. You definitely can learn from winning. There's definitely things to learn from winning. I've always felt you learn more from your mistakes. Little Man of War action here, back in my corner. The door I didn't close, or didn't open, excuse me. A few more laps here.
It's that clicking again. Oh, ammo!
Alright, oof. Nice hit. Oh, look at here. A little bit of a pickle. Not too bad. Suppose we had to have a little excitement there. Can't just be running circles all the time. Gotta make it interesting.